Hey, I'm Chef Rich, a classically trained chef, author, and award-winning culinary educator. With over 2 decades of experience, I've discovered that food is more than just food. It's our greatest medicine. But here's the truth. There is no quick fixes, magic pills, superfoods, or diets that work. Welcome to a different kind of cooking show. Our mission? To inspire, educate, and prove that getting healthy doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. I'll share tips on saving you money at the grocery store, saving you time in the kitchen, and creating meals that everyone will eat. I'll expose the lies about food, reduce the stress about what's for dinner, and remove the struggle of getting healthy. If you give me a chance, I promise, we'll always make it fun, easy, and delicious. Now let's get cooking. Hey, Chef Rich here, and I'm so excited to share with you my new cookbook. Now I have to say, it's more than just a cookbook. It's a starting point to unlocking and using the amazing power of food as medicine. Now, besides having the great recipes from season 1 and 2 of our TV show, One Plate Kitchen, it also contains our One Plate 5 Bs. Now, these 5 Bs are special. We created them to be impactful and make your health journey easier, less stressful, and successful. They'll serve as encouragement, motivating and inspiring you to embrace a lasting and realistic health journey. They're going to support you when you need it and push you forward when you're ready. So how do you get your copy? Go to our website to our shopping page and look for our e-cookbook. Yes, it is an e-book, and we did this for 2 reasons. Number 1, the cost. By doing an e-cookbook, we can keep the cost way down. Now you're going to get all these incredible life-changing techniques and tools for less than one fast food meal. Number 2, when you download it, you can bring it everywhere you go. Whether you're shopping at the grocery store or talking to your friends about healthy foods, we're there with you. It's like taking me everywhere you go. Now, we understand that the path to building healthy habits is not a one-size-fits-all approach. That's why everything we do is designed to meet you exactly where you're at. We're going to encourage you when you need it the most and then challenge you when you're ready to push forward. Whether you're striving to lose weight, improve your health, or just get a sense of balance mentally, emotionally, and physically, we're here for you. So why wait? None of us are promised tomorrow. So take control today and act now. God bless, and I'll see you in the kitchen. Hey, I'm Chef Rich, and welcome to One Plate Kitchen, where we do 3 things. Number 1, we save you money at the grocery store. Number 2, we save you time in the kitchen. And number 3, we use food as medicine to make delicious meals that are easy, fun, and healthy. Now today we're outside, obviously, so I wanted to stay outside today and do some grilling. So we're gonna be doing a spicy grilled teriyaki chicken sandwich with some grilled pineapples, and we have some grilled onions that we're gonna do, and some grilled peppers. And then we're also gonna do a fries to go with it, a type of fries to go with it. Now they're not your ordinary fries. They are going to be grilled asparagus fries. So this is like a complete 100% healthy meal that I know you're gonna love. So now since you know what we're making, let's take a look at the stars of the show, our ingredients. So first thing we have is our chicken breast. And we have a beautiful piece of chicken breast. Now this is it's a pretty big chicken breast, and you'll see when we start cutting it up. So one of these giant chicken breasts, I'm gonna show you how to get 4 sandwiches out of it. All right, it's gonna be incredible. We have a little bit of heat here. This is our cayenne pepper that we're gonna use just to give it some spice. This is a totally optional thing. All right, if you wanna keep it in so it's spicy, do it. If you don't, totally up to you, just omit it completely. All right, we have some ground ginger. Now you can use a ground ginger or you can use a fresh ginger. It's totally up to you. I like to use a ground ginger because it's so much easier than peeling ginger, chopping it up, and getting it in there. Plus it works a little bit quicker and it's gonna give you a little bit more flavor. Then we have everybody's best friend, our One Plate herb salt. Then we have orange bell pepper. We have a red onion that we're gonna use to grill, get a lot of flavor out of that. We have our fries here, which is our asparagus. We have our setup here. Now we call it setup, and what it is, it's just lettuce and tomato. You know, when you work in a restaurant, it's like a burger setup. So it's gonna be the bun and then lettuce and tomato. It goes with everything. So we have our setup right there. So here we have canned pineapple. Now, if you don't want to use canned, if you wanted to take the time and cut your own pineapple, you are more than welcome to. The only thing with that is they're not going to be all kind of the same size. You know, with the canned pineapple, we kind of get at least the same size and the same thickness, so it's going to cook a lot evenly. All right, but it's totally up to you how you want to use it. And then here we have the juice of the pineapple that was in the can. And I definitely want to use that for the marinade, because remember, we want to marinate our chicken today before we throw it on the grill. So it's definitely good to use. Now, you have to be careful with pineapple. Pineapple has an enzyme in there that'll actually eat the protein strands of meat. So if we leave it in there too long, what will happen is our meat will actually start to kind of break apart. When I try to throw it on the grill, it could just completely fall apart on me. So we want to be careful with that. We want to use it because it gives a good flavor and it kind of breaks down and tenderizes the meat. But if we leave it in there too long, there's a good chance that it can fall apart. So we want to be careful with that. And then we have our beautiful buns over here. We have some beautiful Kaiser rolls there that we can use. Now, whatever bun you wanted to use, go for it. Now, if you want to do it without a bun, I mean, again, that's totally your option. That's totally up to you. Remember, I want you to make these recipes yours. As long as we're doing the healthier parts, I mean, if you want to use a bun, great. If you want to use rice, that's also great. It's totally up to you. Now, since you know all the stars of the show, there's only one thing left to do. Let's get cooking. Now, the first thing we're going to start with is our chicken. This chicken breast is huge. If you look at it all the way through here, it's pretty much the same thickness throughout. It gets thinner around here, which is all right. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take this and cut it right in half. So I'll just take it and then slice this down just like that. Now they're really, I mean, they're pretty big. They're pretty ginormous. All right, so which is not a bad thing. All right, it saves me money. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take this and just take it and just slice it right down the middle. Normally we would stop halfway through, but for this one, I'm going to just take it and cut all the way through. All right, now I've made 2 burgers out of 1 chicken breast. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So I'm going to take this here, and I'm just going to slice it right down the middle. Cut it right in half. We're going to open it up. And just take it like that. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 sandwiches now out of 1 chicken breast. That's awesome. All right. Now, another thing that it helps us do is once I start to cook these, if I didn't butterfly them open, if I just made that one giant one, it's going to cook uneven. What will happen is the outside of that chicken breast will start to dry out, especially on the grill, and it could burn, especially when we start marinating it and putting this teriyaki on there. The sugar in there can have this burn, so we want to be careful with that before the inside is even halfway done. All right, because we butterflied it or because we split it in half, it's going to cook that much quicker. We're still going to develop tons of flavor, but it's going to cook a lot quicker because it's much thinner. All right, so these are done. Now the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to marinate these. Now to marinate it, it is a super quick, easy marinade. We're going to take our teriyaki. I'll get that in the bowl. I'm going to get my pineapple juice. Get that in there. Then I'm going to get some of the ginger. How much ginger? That's totally up to you. I like that ginger flavor, so I don't mind adding a good maybe tablespoon of it. And then cayenne. All right, with our cayenne, we're just going to add about a teaspoon. Now remember, with cayenne, it works differently than some of the other spices. When we use cayenne, we have to let it bloom. And what that means is it needs to sit in that liquid for a little bit of time before it can start releasing its flavor or releasing its heat. If I was to mix this up and taste it right now, I really wouldn't taste anything. But if I give it 10 to 15 minutes of just sitting there, what will happen is now it'll start to release a lot of its flavor, and you'll see it's going to start to get pretty spicy. All right, so we're just going to mix this in really easy. Now, I'm not putting salt in this. All right, and the reason I'm not going to put any of our herb salt in there is I want to be careful. If I add it in now, what will happen is some of the moisture will get drawn out of the chicken. And it could start to dry out on one side or on the outside rim of it or the outside crust of it. So So when I go to cook it, it's going to be even drier now. So we want to be careful with that. All right, so I'll add the salt when I go to cook it. So we got that in there, that in there, that in there. Last piece goes in there. And we're just going to let it sit in there. How long? This is totally up to you. At least 30 minutes. You want it to be in there at least 30 minutes, but you can go up to 2 hours. So I can do this 2 hours in advance. You just let it sit in the refrigerator and just let it absorb more and more and more flavor. Now we have some done already, and I'm going to show you those. So this one has been going for about 45 minutes to an hour. And you can see the difference in color that this one has. It has so much flavor. Right now it's absorbed so much, it's going to be so delicious on the grill. So we want to take this, I'm just going to let it dry a little bit. Now, I have extra marinade here. So how long can I use this marinade for? Now, I'm going to put this in here while I talk to you, because I'm just going to reuse this marinade. I don't want you to waste money and use a marinade one time only. All right, obviously I'm only doing one chicken breast here, but if I was doing it for more people, I mean, I would have maybe like a pack of chicken breasts, maybe like 4, 5, maybe 6, or even 10 pieces of chicken that I'd be doing it with. So I want to reuse it, all right? So you can definitely reuse your marinade once. So I use it my first time, I'm going to fill it up again, use it for a second time, and then that's it. All right, so I'm going to use it for my initial, and then one more time after that, and that's it. And then I'm going to dump it out and start all fresh again. All right, I don't want to continue to use the same marinade over and over and over again, because what could happen is bacteria can grow in there, and I want to be careful. Right, I don't want you to get sick or get anybody else sick. So we can just use it one extra time, and then after that, dispose of it and start fresh with a new one. And never, 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 never use this marinade as like a basting for whatever it is I'm going to cook. So if I'm going to throw my chicken on there, I don't want to use the marinade that I already used that was soaking in my chicken as a basting for my chicken. All right, please don't ever, ever do that. That's very, very dangerous. So now I'm just going to add all this marinade in there. And then zip this up again. And then I'm ready to go. Back in the refrigerator for another an hour, and we'll have another set of beautiful chicken breasts ready to go on the grill. All right, so we got these ready. I'm not going to put them on the grill yet. All right, I'm going to let them sit here for a little bit. I'm going to dry them out, pat them dry a little bit, and then I'm going to start to put some vegetables on first to get those going too. So I want to get my vegetables ready first. So I'm just going to put this aside for right now and start working on some veg. Okay, so I got my bell pepper. What color you want to use? If I could have found a yellow one, I would have used a yellow one. Why? Only because I think the color contrast would be nice. All right, but we have an orange one. Now, normally what we would do is we would cut it top and bottom, and we can still do it that way. All right, or you can kind of cut just down on the sides to get pieces. But I'm going to show you, just so we're consistent with everything, we'll make it easier for ourselves. So we'll take that. We're going to take this. This is our garbage. And again, all we're going to do is take it like this and just start slicing and rolling, slicing and rolling. So I got that out, I got the ribs out, stuff I don't need, I got rid of that. Now I'm going to cut this into 3 to 4 pieces. And I want it to be around the same size as the chicken breast. So we'll only get 3 pieces out of this one, which is fine. I know some of my family members won't eat that, but I can also use these too as another one just in case they wanted another one. And then our onion, we're going to get this ready too. So we're just going to cut top and bottom off. Now normally, again, what we would do is we'd start cutting this in half and doing all that. We're not going to do that for this one. All right, what I'm going to do is just cut the first layer, just so I can peel it. So we got that there. Now the only thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to cut kind of pretty, like maybe about 1/2 inch rings through it. So I just take that, slice down. Nice and easy, take your time. And we have nice rings right there. So I'm just gonna season this up with a little bit of 1 plate herb salt. Now I'm just gonna rub this in here. Now what I don't want to do is season the other side. Normally we season both sides. I'm not gonna do it to this one because you see how this has such a smooth side? Right, if I was to put my salt on here, it'll just kind of fall off and nothing's gonna happen. I'm just wasting 1 plate herb salt. All right, but what I will do is, or what will happen also is this will start to char on the outside. There's a skin on there that we want to char off. All right, once I start to get this on a grill, you'll see that'll start to burn, which is okay. You didn't ruin anything. I'm going to show you what we're looking for, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to peel off. And what you have underneath it is just a really delicious, robust flavor of our bell pepper. But our onions, we're definitely going to season both sides. I want to make sure that is seasoned really well. All right, so that's good. Those are good. Now we're going to get this grill. We're going to check out this grill. I'm a huge charcoal fanatic. I love charcoal. We tried gas before and it's okay, but charcoal, it takes a little bit more work to get it started, but the flavor of it is incredible. So we always use charcoal when we do our grilling. All right, so we have our grill ready and it's really nice and hot. So with a charcoal grill, how do you know it's ready? Well, any kind of grill too. All right, the same kind of test will apply. All right, so what you'll do is you're gonna hold your hand over the grill, great, about like 3 inches, 2 to 3 inches over. So you'll go over 2 to 3 inches, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. By 3 Mississippi, you should have to pull your hand away because it's too hot. If you're over there and it's just like 1 and then you have to pull away, it is way too hot. What'll happen is your product will burn, so we wanna be careful with that. If you can stay over there at 4, 5, 6, okay, then it's way too cold. It still needs time to heat up. It's not ready yet. All right, so 3 seconds is our magic number where we want to be at. So now I'm gonna get my vegetables on the grill. So now I'm gonna get these chickens on there as well. So that's going on there. I'm gonna get also my pineapple. Now we haven't done anything to the pineapple. All right, and I don't want you to do anything to it. The pineapple will just lay on there. Make some room over here. There's enough sugar in there. We don't need to add any seasoning to this at all. We just want to keep this pretty natural. That looks so good. Hey, Chef Rich here, and I'm super excited to tell you about our incredible 1 Plate Cooking Club. Get ready for live, interactive classes every single week. And guess who's gonna be cooking with you? Me. I'm gonna share easy to follow tips and techniques for creating mouth-watering, healthy meals that not only will satisfy your taste buds, but are also gonna be nourishing to your body. And the best part, you can join right from the comfort of your own home kitchen, using any mobile device. It's like having a personal cooking class with me in your home. By becoming a member, you're gonna get 3 things along with some incredible meals. Number 1, you're gonna learn how to save money at the grocery store. Number 2, you're gonna save time in the kitchen. And number 3, you're gonna understand the value of using food as medicine and be able to easily apply it to your daily lives. And it's gonna be simple, stress-free, and I promise it's gonna show great benefits. So how does it work? Go to our website, to our cooking club page, find the class date that you want, buy your ticket, and you're in. When we go live, we'll send you a link. All you do is press that link and enjoy. It's really that easy. Now we understand that the path to building healthy habits, it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. And that's why everything we do is designed to meet you exactly where you're at on your health journey. We're gonna encourage you when you need it, and we're gonna push you forward when you're ready. Whether you're striving to lose weight, improve your health, or just get a sense of balance mentally, emotionally, and physically, we're here for you. So why wait? None of us are promised tomorrow. So take control today and act now. God bless, and I hope to see you in the kitchen. So now we're just gonna close this up and just let it do its thing right there. Now while that's going, I gotta get my fries ready. So my fries are gonna be our asparagus fries. Now with our asparagus, we have, it's broken up into two parts. So we have a very, very soft and tender part, and then it starts to go into a more tough and fibrous part. All right, this tough and fibrous part we definitely don't want to eat. We just want to have our really nice tender piece. All right, but how do I know where's the tough and where's the tender part? I'm gonna show you. So all you need to do is pick one up. You'll grab it about halfway to the bottom and then grab at the end. And all you're gonna do is kind of just bend it. Where it snaps naturally is where your tough part begins and your tender part is. So again, we'll do it again. Halfway, at the end, and you just snap. And you'll see they all are around the same size. Now once you get one done, then you could just make it easier instead of snapping each one, unless you want to, of course. You can kind of just use it as a ballpark. So I have my one that's already cut, that broke naturally, and then the rest, I can just take my knife and cut those. So now I have my fries ready to go, and I have my other stuff. Now I wouldn't get rid of these. What I would do is use these for like a vegetable stock. All right, I can puree these and make a soup out of it. There's different things that I can do with it. I wouldn't throw it away, so don't throw yours away. So now I got my fries ready to go. All we're gonna do is just season these up a little bit. Just toss them in some of that seasoning. You see, we're not using any olive oil too. We don't need to. I don't wanna use extra like fat if we don't really need to. And since we're working with the grill, we don't really need to. So now it's also time to turn some of our products around. So let's take a look and see how they're doing. These are looking beautiful. All right, I'm gonna turn these over. They look great. You see how you have these little bubbles on there? That's moisture. That's a good sign. That means you're about halfway done cooking. So we're just gonna take this, flip it over. And you can see how easy it comes off the grill. We didn't put any fat on there. We just had the proper temperature. Oops. And you see how easy they came off the grill. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm also gonna get my asparagus, or my fries. I'm gonna get that in there too. These will cook up pretty quick. So the buns are all cut up. Now you can, if I was doing a burger, I would definitely take this and put it on the grill and start to brown them up a little bit. But for what we're doing here, I don't really want to. I have a lot of flavors going on here, a lot of smokiness going on here, and it's pretty lean in flavor. So because there's not a lot of fat, it's gonna be even more flavorful. All right, I want to have kind of like a separation in flavors here. All right, so I want to keep these relatively clean. So it kind of cleans your palate as you eat the whole thing. All right, so I'm not gonna do anything to these. All right, but we had last minute, we had one of my kids requested that they wanted cheese on theirs. So it just sparked the whole thing of everybody wanting cheese. So we have some Swiss cheese I'm gonna put on there too. So this is looking incredible. I'm gonna start to get my cheese on there now because I know my chicken's almost done. So I want this to melt nicely in there. I'm gonna just keep an eye on my fries too. Those are looking good. And you'll see asparagus cooks up so quickly. It doesn't take a lot of time at all. These are looking beautiful too. Now you'll see the skin on these. Now you see how it's charred up here? Now you might think this is burnt, but I promise you, it's all we need to do here is just take this, and you can see, just peel that skin right off. All right, so it's not a bad thing, it's a great thing. All right, we just take that off, and we have this beautiful flesh there that has got smokiness to it, but it's gonna be so soft and tender. All right, so that's one way we can do it, or you can just leave the skin on, totally up to you. All right, so I'm gonna put this lid down because I see my cheese is melting. I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds and then we'll start building these incredible burgers. I want to get my setup done before I get these out. So we're just gonna slice tomato here. These tomatoes look beautiful. Now again, this tomato, it does more than just a visual appeal. I mean, it also has like all that juiciness in it that's gonna cut through a lot. Now, let's start building. Oh my goodness, look at that cheese. It looks incredible. So first thing, let's start taking these out and plating them up. Like a burger like this is really incredible. And I mean, eating this, I don't know why you'd want to go to one of those fast food places and get one of their nasty things when this has so much flavor and it's so much better for you. Which really kind of goes into our motto of, you know, when we use food as medicine, something just incredible happens and we start to feel better. We feel better emotionally, we feel better mentally and physically. And isn't that what we all just want? You know, and it's not about these big changes, these confusing diet plans or these miracle drugs that do all this incredible stuff. It's not. It's simple. And here, we'll always do it just one plate or one burger at a time. God bless and I'll see you next time. Hey, Chef Rich here, and I want to officially introduce you to my one plate herb salt. Now, this is the perfect all-in-one seasoning that I carefully handcrafted to enhance any dish. Now, our proprietary herb blend not only provides delicious flavor, but also offers antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties for the health-conscious eater. Now, it's also packed with vitamins and minerals, and that green hue comes from the natural chlorophyll found in fresh herbs. To get some for yourself, visit our website.